We are talking about the best action figures of 2023. Let's take a look. Our MC for today is Bella from Mezco Toys, and she is an absolutely lovely staffy that we love so much. We're looking at 10 different toy lines today, and my picks for the best action figures of the year. Let's start up right away with number 10, Jada Toys, Ryu. These figures come with some really nice soft plastics, and they vary it really well throughout the figure. Great articulation. You've got some wash and shading on the torso. You've got some shading or some dirt stains along his gi. And this figure was a lot of fun for me this year. Tons of balance and tons of range. Coming in at number 10, Ryu from Jada Toys. DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys. Maybe my favorite McFarlane action figure from 2023. This guy has sculpting that is absolutely gorgeous. Beautifully sculpted cape. Not too stiff, not too heavy. This guy is a masterpiece of an action figure. One of the best figures I think McFarlane Multiverse has produced because of how great the design and articulation is. And a no-brainer for me. I had so much fun with this figure this year. Gladiator Batman coming in at my number 9. Number 8, Dark Despot Skeletor. So now this Skeletor is based on the 89 film. And this figure, I think, to me, is just a perfect example of how diverse the line has gotten with their use of sculpting and plastics. You've got all these loose, free-floating plastics on him, and it looks absolutely wonderful. Different colors of metallic paint applied throughout. This is also a soft plastic. I mean, wonderful, wonderful figure. Nice soft cape, medallion here. Beautiful, beautiful figure. And the portrait of Frank Langella underneath the mask there is absolutely perfect. That is the perfect likeness from the movie. One of my favorites in my Masterverse collection for sure, and an easy pick for my number 8 this year. Coming in at number 7. This one was one of my most anticipated figures of 2023, Canucks Vol. He is from the Cosmic Legions line. This figure to me was just so unique. That alien face with those teeth. Beautiful, beautiful figure. And an easy pick for my number 7. From Mezco Toys 112 Collective, G.I. Joe Roadblock. This figure is a knockout. Top-notch, high-end articulation all throughout. Great range everywhere, even though he's wearing his uniform. The likeness, that is just an amazing likeness of the character. My favorite G.I. Joe in my entire collection. So just a quick recap before we go into our top 5. We've got Mezco, we've got McFarlane, we've got Four Horsemen Studios, we've got Jada Toys, and we've got Masterverse. Something that they all have in common is absolutely gorgeous sculpting. In the case of Ryu, not a ton of sculpting, but that likeness right there really is the gaming likeness of Ryu, and it looks absolutely wonderful. And Bella approves. Moving on to my top 5 picks for 2023. Coming in at number 5. This was not one of my most anticipated figures, but it's maybe one of my biggest surprises of the year. Malgus, Black Series, Darth Malgus. This guy is a knockout. His scale, his overall size, all the sculpting along his forearms here, all that engineering, all the beautiful sculpting along his boots, ton of paint, even though it's the same color paint everywhere, but it's really well applied. Look at that. Beautiful figure. I love the way they stitched the hood on the cape, and it kind of has that permanent fit. Beautiful idea, whoever thought of that. Quick look at Darth Malgus underneath the hood. You've got that scarring damage along the left side of his face. Beautiful, beautiful figure. Super imposing. Heck yeah. Darth Malgus Black Series coming in at number 5. Moving on to number 4 from G.I. Joe Classified, Firefly. My pick for the best Joe of the year. I think that this is a perfect example of what a G.I. Joe could be in this scale. All the belts, the straps, all his accessories, and it just sits perfectly on the figure. He wears it well. It doesn't throw off his balance or his center of gravity. This is a gorgeous, perfectly designed figure in my opinion. I will be honest, this is my second Firefly of this type. The first one I got had a terrible ab crunch and he would flop everywhere. So I had to get a second one. Now this one has perfect hips, perfect ab crunch, and I think it's the perfect G.I. Joe figure released so far. Let's look at number 3. Baby, baby. The Notorious B.I.G. from Super 7 Ultimates. This figure is absolutely perfectly done, in my opinion. The sculpting, the way they did his outfit, it looks like maybe that might have been from like a picture that was taken or something. The face portraits, his facial expressions, the accessories. Notorious B.I.G. Super 7 Ultimates, easily one of my favorite figures of 2023 and my number 3 pick on my list this year. From Marvel Legends, Ultimate Captain America. Not everybody's favorite Captain America, but I will say he's my second favorite. The paint's all over him. The red is deep and rich and glossy. The white is deep, well applied all throughout. Absolutely stellar figure. Heck yeah, love this Captain America. My second favorite Captain America in my collection. My number 1 pick for 2023 from Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi, Spider-Man 2.0. Couple of words on this guy. I think this might be the greatest Spider-Man action figure ever made. I understand that some people have an issue with the exposure of those joints there, but me personally, the gappage doesn't bother me because you're going to get articulation and poses with this Spider-Man that you will not get with any other Spider-Man ever. But as is, Spider-Man 2.0 from Revoltech, one of the best Spider-Mans ever made, and I think the best action figure of 2023 in the 1/12 scale. 2023 was another great year of collecting. I've been collecting again now for about 3 years. I skipped my best end of the year list last year for 2022. Unfortunately, we were dealing with the loss of our beloved family member Lex, our American pit bull, and we're about a year away now from his passing. We still love you, Lex. You're still here with us. So I didn't really take out time to do last year's list. It was a lot of fun this year to take out that time and share it with you. And as always, I hope you're able to keep coming back and share some experiences too. Until next time, everybody. Thank goodness it's playtime.